Dr. Markus Rechlin is a prominent figure in the field of business leadership and development, having carved out a significant niche for himself across various sectors. With a career spanning several decades, Rechlin's journey through diverse industries has been marked by a commitment to strategic leadership and people-centric development. He currently serves as the Managing Director of MAREVEST Beteiligungs GmbH in Hamburg, Germany, where he applies his robust expertise in enterprise leadership and development. Over the years, Markus Rechlin's professional endeavors have seen him don many hats, including roles as a management consultant, CEO, and private equity manager, each adding to his wealth of experience and insights. This interview delves into Rechlin's background, his evolution as a leader, and the profound insights he has gleaned along the way. Professional growth and adaptability. What does a typical day look like for you as the managing director of MAREVEST, and how do you ensure it stays productive and balanced? I work most of the time from an office right next to the apartment where I live with my spouse. The MAREVEST business model and team are very flexible. Instead of working with a full-time in-house team, I collaborate with a team of independent partners on a project-by-project basis, whenever possible, remotely or online. On a lower percentage of my days, I travel to attend meetings with partners and customers, or network for new business. I deploy my expertise in enterprise leadership and development in two areas. I, co-investing directly in mid-sized companies that have a strong outlook and leadership, and supporting leadership teams of mid-sized companies with coaching and consulting in strategic and people leadership. Ideally, there are synergies between investing and coaching or consulting. Depending on the specific situation and projects, I spend my days more or less in each of the two areas. I pursue new investment opportunities and control existing investments, e.g., through participation in investor meetings or financial reviews. Currently, I am especially excited about some so-called search fund investments in Germany because I am very convinced of the talent and commitment of the people I work with, young searchers and their support teams. They are open not only to receive investment capital but also some leadership support during the investment phase. Additionally, I acquire and execute coaching and consulting projects with a special focus on strategic leadership as well as people leadership and culture. On occasion, I hold supervisory board seats at the companies I work with. Currently, I am also busy writing a book that shall inspire and support executives in leading companies consciously and developing them holistically, including practical examples, checklists, and templates. Whenever possible, I spend about 3 hours per day writing the book. With several daily routines, I ensure that the days stay productive and balanced. I start my morning with some water, a 20-minute meditation, and a light physical exercise or yoga session. After breakfast, the working sessions begin. During the day, I interrupt the working sessions with walks, cooking, and sometimes socializing with friends. I am pleased that I live very close to beautiful nature. I enjoy spending time at the river and in the woods, which is only 5 minutes away on foot. On some days, especially when I travel, it's not possible to follow all my routines. However, I follow them as often as possible. Staying ahead in leadership. How do you stay ahead of industry developments and emerging business or leadership methodologies that impact your investment and coaching work? I draw inspiration and learning from various sources, including books, articles, podcasts, and discussions with business partners and friends. The practical work with executives and companies is another vibrant source for inspiration and learning. Hundreds of books on enterprise leadership and development are on my bookshelf, allowing me to look up specific topics at any time. I love to read newly released books or listen to audiobooks, especially related to conscious leadership. An example is the book Theory U, written by Otto Scharmer. I am on the distribution lists of top management consultancies, such as McKinsey, to receive inspiring articles daily and to listen to their podcasts. It's exciting to start my working days with a quick dose of inspiration from these articles and podcasts. Overcoming challenges in diverse roles. Earlier in your professional journey, what was the most challenging or least fulfilling job you had, and what lasting lessons did it teach you? In my professional life, I have had the opportunity to take on various roles, including management consultant, operational manager, private equity manager, CEO, and supervisory board member. In all these roles, the common thread was the ambition to lead and contribute effectively to the development of the companies with special attention to value creation. I started with management consulting at BCG, where I had a tremendous learning experience from different companies, situations, and leadership teams. However, I later realized that the pure consultant role is the least fulfilling role for me. Advising from the sidelines is quite distant from the actual value add and depends on the successful implementation by management. As an operational manager, active investor, or active supervisory board member, being closer to the value-adding processes fits me much better. Integrating knowledge beyond formal education. Tell us about a skill or area of expertise you taught yourself outside formal education. How did you go about learning and integrating it into your work? When I started my professional journey, I focused a lot on the hard factors of success, like strategy, structure, processes, tools, and rules. I then realized quickly that the ultimate success of companies relies not only on hard factors but also on soft factors, i.e., the mindset, feelings, and behavior of the people involved. These soft factors most often work subconsciously, and we all depend on subconscious routines and habits that we internalize based on individual and collective experience, especially during childhood and partly even from our ancestors. I developed a deep conviction that for effective leadership, attention to both hard and soft factors is key to the success of companies.